York to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
It's Ebro, Laura Rosenberg. Lotto. Big Lotto or just Lotto?
Today is Big Lotto.
Today is
Big
Big Lotto.
Lotto.
Big Lotto in the
Big
building. Is there a reason it's Big Lotto today?
I'm in New York or whatever, you know?
Might as well lean in.
Might as well.
Whatever.
I love New York. I'm always Big Lotto in New York.
Got it. All right. So let's get right into it. So I need to ask you first and foremost, your song, Big Dick Energy.
Yeah.
Great song, by the way. Big fan, Lauren. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, big fan.
We've been debating it on the show because I think
it's
you're a
great.
great rapper.
Yeah.
I don't like the song.
Really?
I don't like the song.
I got a lot of flack about it.
Because the sample?
I think people was like, this not what we used to hearing from you, whatever, but people also got to understand, Ebro, you got to understand, I've been rapping for a long time. Okay. So that, what y'all know me for, it get boring. It get boring to me.
So my question was, I believe you made the song because the label and whoever else was like, yo, we need a record that's going to get on the radio.
Oh, God, it didn't go like that.
How did it go?
My mama, it didn't
I told
go
you,
like
bro.
that.
God.
She
On my
wanted
mama,
this.
it
You
didn't.
wanted to do this record.
Okay, so when I started recording my album, I told them I don't want a whole bunch of shit that they expect from me. I don't want a whole bunch of pop that.
Strip
bust it
club,
open.
trap, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
like the stuff that we need that club smash that. I ain't want to have an album full of that. So I told them, like, load me up with a whole bunch of just unexpected beats, whatever. So when I came to the studio, they had that to play for me, but they was like, no, this kind of real unexpected. I don't know if we should play this for her, but my manager got them to play it for me, and I heard it, and I fell in love. On God, it was nothing structured.
It worked for you.
Yeah,
it got mad
yeah.
radio play, so it's worked for you.
It's your biggest record,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's my biggest record. It's opening a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of doors.
This is, I was going to say, it's doing quite
Yeah.
well. And
I
I enjoyed it. I thought that, listen, it was a familiar sample, and I know people can sometimes be like, we've heard this before.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a reason those things work.
Well,
and
it's
I
a
thought
cheat code because it's instantly familiar.
it's a cheat code, but it's not the same record. It's not the same.
Yeah,
you're not doing it
like,
the same way.
I feel like the reason why it was like, okay, shocking at first, but the reason why it was accepted overall is because I'm still me on the record. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm saying Big Dick Energy on this song, this fucking...
Talking your shit.
Yeah, on this nostalgic ass beat is like, I'm still saying my shit. I said spinning his, mine in the bank, hood bitch, fuck you in a bunny. Like, I'm still saying me. So they know like, oh, this still Lotto pen on this motherfucker. It's just a little different sound. Yeah.
Also,
You liked it too, though, because I think you felt like, and this is you, Rosenberg, you felt like even if you don't actually have a big dick, if you have the energy right, you're still in the game.
I don't like how, hold on, I don't like how you're approaching this. Two things. One, shout out to your engineer, too, because I just found the mix to be
Joey.
fucking sparkly and beautiful. It was a great mix.
Sage.
But I always wonder when people say big dick energy.
Yeah.
Ebro made it sound like I'm asking because I don't have the dick, I just want the energy. That's not what I'm suggesting. That's not even crazy. I'm just simply saying, is it true? When you say big dick energy, is that truly all you care about? Could someone show up to Lotto?
The energy's right.
The energy's big, but that's all that's big.
Listen, the song not even about like literally big dick energy. Like, I took the approach, like, if you listen to the words, I'm teaching the girls, like, you can have big dick energy. It's not like a gender thing. Like, I got big dick energy. I don't give a fuck what's in my pants. I got big dick energy. You're not gonna tell me
So
otherwise.
it's more about confidence.
It's a confidence.
Right.
It's like an aura. It's like walking in a room with your head up and nobody can tell you nothing about yourself. I stand on 10, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not a gender thing. But to answer your question, no, like, my man got big dick energy in his pants too, but I'm just saying it's the energy.
It's the confidence.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the confidence.
It's still more that than anything else.
Yeah.
You
Like,
so you've had a name change from how we met you, Mulatto,
yeah.
to Big Lotto.
You
Tell
met
us,
me at Mulatto. You know, originally it was Miss Mulatto.
Miss Mulatto. So why the name change?
Okay, so I feel like I was already getting, backlash for it, but people got to understand this name. I haven't even really went in depth about it, but this name was given to me at 8 years old. I'm not comfortable too much. I haven't told that story in depth just because I don't want to get people bashed. And you know what I'm saying? It's a delicate subject because it's like family involved and shit. But nobody had ill intent. I was stuck with the name because that was my name from the beginning. I wasn't really aware of the historical definition, the depth that it carried. So as I'm getting older, I'm like, dang, this really not. I'm listening to the people now. Like, I'm open ears. I'm like, I can have my own opinion now. I'm an adult, grown woman now, and I'm not being. It's hard to say because I wasn't like a robot. People wasn't telling me like necessarily what to do, but
But that was
like,
just your name. That's what your family called you, and that's what it was, right?
no, my family didn't call me that.
Oh, okay.
They call me Alyssa, but I was given that as a stage name, whatever. Anyways, I'm growing up. I'm like, these is not things that's aligning with my beliefs, my morals, my values. So I'm like, you know what? I can't go back to the drawing board. Now, what people don't know is when I changed it, that was like a year process. Was like, I'm ready to dead this. You know what I'm saying? I was already like, man, what's the hold up? Da da da. But it's legal stuff, lawyers, PR, label.
Well, I don't think
all
most
this stuff
people know how
involved.
long you've been a business entity also, right? Like, I don't think
Yeah.
people know the
You're
whole...
only 23, right?
Yeah, I'm 23.
But you've been rhyming publicly
Yeah.
since, what, 15, 14?
People, my biggest platform was the rap game at 16.
Right, 16. There you go.
So, like, my biggest introduction to the world, yeah. But I got music videos from like 8 years old.
So you
Live
were
on
already, so
YouTube.
changing the name required, you had songs streaming already, you had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's deeper than me just being like, oh, let me just go change all my YouTube titles. Like, it's deeper than that. So it was a process.
And I think that answer was an amazing answer, by the way.
I mean, I really just
It's
gotta tell
honest,
it like
but it's
it
amazing.
is. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of people, listen, we live in a society, complex colorism and all these
Yeah.
things. And being light-skinned, right, or being of mixed race, comes with baggage. It also comes with privilege in
Yeah.
some ways. And so when you roll out and you're like, yo, basically I'm mulatto, I'm light-skinned, people are like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I was
we ain't
being
fucking with that.
misunderstood because they
Right.
was taking it like that. Like I thought it was a personality trait. Like, I'm mulatto, so you know what I'm saying? But then when I'm being like caught up to date on these things, I'm like, wait, no, that's not what I meant by that. That's not I didn't even name myself that from
Right.
the
But
jump.
But that's what's the
So
most
it-
that's the most commendable part of your
Right.
story.
Yeah.
Is that instead of being defensive, I'm sure
Yeah.
you were at first.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I was for sure because I didn't even understand what it meant. I'm like, why is y'all tripping out?
So, but I give you credit because as time went on, instead of just fighting, you went, well, hey, people are expressing a feeling.
gotta
Let's
listen.
look into it.
You gotta listen. You gotta keep your ear to the
That
streets.
wins people over.
keep you-
Right.
That wins
yeah,
people
and
over.
you just gotta be honest. Like, it wasn't something that I did media training for or like talk to my publicist. Like, this is how you need to answer this question. It's like, I just want to tell them what it really was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Now
you
they
also-
don't know the whole everything because they don't know like who gave me the name and like how it came about. Da da da. Just because what I said earlier is like.
Well, and then the
It's
the baggage
sensitive.
of American society is bundled in there too, right? Where
Yeah.
things are placed upon you, like you said,
Right.
the name, the look. There are absolutely people in entertainment
Mm-hmm.
that know that because someone is lighter complected, the
Oh, yeah.
odds of their success is better than if they're
Oh,
a
yeah.
different complexion.
Yeah.
And so the people who are of a darker complexion are looking at you going, what?
Like you kind of bragging on the fact that you have that
Exactly.
privilege, right? So I just felt misunderstood because all these things is true. That's how it come off. Facts.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's how I meant it, that's how it come off, and I don't never want to.
Yo, that's so fire. Yeah,
know what I'm
what you're
saying?
doing right now is I think for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They need to
No,
hear
yeah,
that.
it is for a lot of people, and it's important that the right message gets transferred to the people.
Yeah,
You
no, that's
mentioned
dope.
earlier making videos at 8, very
Yeah.
young. So talk to me about, you always wanted to rap. That was your thing at 8 years old,
Yeah.
because that's super young.
It's so crazy because I didn't play sports in high school. I didn't do like extracurricular activities, anything like that. I never worked a job. Like, I've literally rapped my whole life. That's it.
But
I
where
didn't
did it
have
come
a plan
from?
B, plan C. My daddy, he a street nigga, so he like, I was just always on the scene with him. Like, he would be friends with rappers. He had like nice cars. He would like, my daddy got cars in like Jagged Edge videos.
So he was around the industry.
Yeah, so I like grew up around it, and then I love school. I love school. Like, boy, your ass ain't bringing nothing lower than a B in this household. Like, that's how I grew up. So I love school. language arts was my favorite subject. So that like wordplay was already my own passion. Then I'm growing up around that lifestyle too. So it's like intertwined.
And was your father supportive of you doing this?
He was very supportive. Like I got super supportive parents, and I think that's a lot of the reason why I've been so consistent. Like, you know, a kid rapping at 8, once you get into them teenage years, you kind of get distracted, da-da-da, but my parents kept me on track for sure.
The opportunities that a lot of women who rap are seeing today, right? Because we are living in a time where there are so many women having success in rap. When you look around, how good does that feel? Because you've been doing it a long time, right? Like I'm sure you remember where it was like, yo, it was just Nicki, and that was
for
it.
a long time.
You know what I'm saying? Or it was just, before that, it was just Kim, or it was just, you know what I'm saying? So now there's opportunities for everyone, and everybody's getting money. So that must feel great.
It feels so good. Like, it's kind of cliche to sound like, oh, I got friendly competition, but no, I really do love that. Like, you got different representation from different cities, different skin colors, different tones of voice, different style of rap, different flows, different subjects. Like, this person be rapping about this person be rapping about this. Like, you could choose your favorite female rapper now, whereas it was Nicki or nothing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So,
what do you think separates Big Latto musically from some of the others, women and men, in the business right
Other
now?
rappers.
first of all, I'm from Atlanta. You know, the niggas in Atlanta been running it for a long time, but it ain't really been like that female face for Atlanta. So I think that's definitely my lane. Then I do that like Southern, like punchlines, open flow. I come with that. I feel like the versatility in my music separates me too, because I got these, like, especially on this album, I got these like trap, like, matter of fact, Sonny came to the studio and he was like looking like confused, Sonny Digital. When I chose the beat that I chose, he like every time I choose these beats, they be like, this for a nigga, I ain't really make this for a female. But I ripped them shits, and then I could turn around and do a fucking top 40 hit, like Big Energy too, and still ride that motherfucker. So I think like my versatility, where I'm from, it hasn't been represented from a female's perspective too.
And what about this new single? What can you tell us about it?
Willie is like that's the closest thing to like the ratchet turn up vibe from the album. It's featuring 21, so you got like female Atlanta, male Atlanta. It's so culture. And then it's like actually true to me, because like in the music video, it's like dirt bikes and motorcycles and da-da-da, and that's really how I grew up. Like, I be like hands-on with everything, so like a lot of that treatment and stuff was my idea in the video. I used to drag race before I rapped, so I'm like popping wheelies in the video and stuff.
Oh wow, you've done a
So
lot.
you verse Meek Mill on a bike.
Meek don't want no smoke with me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I did used to drag race first. I probably don't still got it. I probably still don't got it. I ain't gonna lie.
So you don't ride like that anymore?
Nah, but when before I was rapping, I do donuts. Like, I was a real tomboy, like, had donuts, Willies, and did I used to be able to do a Willie? Actually, I don't even think I used to do a Willie.
You have to know. Come on, Latto.
I was young.
Don't get called out by the wheelie community here.
The bike life gonna come for you.
Listen.
Hashtag bike life is gonna be on your head.
Let me not say Willies, because I don't, but I know for a fact I used to hit the ramps in the air, donuts, like all that. Like, I was like, all the men in my family do dirt bikes, motorcycles, all that, yeah.
You did get into a little bit of internet kerfuffle.
Which one?
Love a kerfuffle.
Which one?
A dust up
Which
when
one?
promoting your new single. I saw the cute video that you were giving your fans, like kind of like teasing,
Hands, yeah.
little hints of who was going to be featured on your new single, which is very cute and innocent. You were just like, he's a father. No, this person's a parent.
Yeah, I said it's a parent, it's a rapper.
Attended the Met Gala.
Attended Met Gala and has a diamond record.
Right. And I think people automatically assumed that you were talking about either Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, but they assumed.
I mean, I love that for me. I love,
Of
I
course.
love a record with either one of them, but it's like, them is not the only two people that y'all can narrow down from them categories.
So when the record comes out and you announce it's 21 Savage, that's when they got upset.
Yeah, they get mad at me because y'all made y'allself believe one thing. Like, what? How you getting mad at me because you convinced yourself it was your fave or your fave. And now y'all mad at me.
Right.
That is so crazy, by the way.
That's so crazy, but they teaching me this thing. It's called like stan culture. and you have to tread lightly with stand culture.
You do.
Is that like the little different armies?
Yes,
Like
like
the-
I'm team this and I'm gonna die about it. Like I be like, hands up, don't shoot me. Like,
Yes. It's.
I be like, whoa, because they think like, so for instance, I had clapped back. Like I'm still a loose screw, baby. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young. I'm still trying to,
You gonna talk shit.
turn the other cheek. They
Right.
trying to still teach me that.
Right.
So I'm responding to somebody, I'm clapping back at somebody, and they like, oh, you're purposely responding to Nicki Minaj pages. I'm like, what the hell is y'all talking about? If you come for me, bitch, I'm on that ass, period. I don't give a fuck what club, gang, street you bang. I don't give a fuck, bitch. And it's like that. It's nothing, no ill intent. Everybody knows Nicki is my favorite. You can go look on the internet. I got interviews talking about standing in line for Pink Friday. Like, I got a fake Barbie chain. My mama probably still got it at her house. Like, I was obsessed with Nicki, and I love Cardi to death. Cardi put me in the WAP video. I've done interviews with Cardi. I met her face to face, and she was so humble. Like, what we not gonna do is try to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't pick sides. That's
Right.
not my beef. I fuck with both of them.
Do you on that and just the appreciation of Nicki and her pen, right?
Yeah.
You talked about how much you love words and
Yeah.
writing and all that. And Nicki is, I think everybody agrees, one of the greats
Oh,
to
for sure.
ever pick up a
Male or
microphone and
female.
pen her songs and
Yes.
do all that. How did a young Latto,
Mm-hmm.
how much studying was you doing of Nicki and what she was able to do?
Nicki, like, my daddy a hip hop head, so like all this stuff was playing growing up. Like, he from Ohio, so he loved Bone Thugs. So I heard that cadence growing up. So like now that I'm getting older, I'm like trying to tap back in with my childhood and be like, who is the people that I really grew up on? So now, like, I've been listening to Bone Thugs recently, and that cadence is
Crazy.
crazy.
Melody's crazy.
Crazy. Like, but I'm trying to, like, do my little research, whatever. But when Nicki came out, baby, obsessed. Like, me as a young girl, I was obsessed with her as a woman, her confidence. I'm like, damn, she's a boss bitch. I want to be like that. And you know what's funny? I got in trouble. I probably should not be saying this, but I got in trouble because there's some Nicki Minaj picture that I seen, and she's biting her finger. I'm in 5th grade. I posted a picture on Facebook like, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Like, what is you doing? Got in trouble for that. But I used to go home after school, watch her videos on YouTube and like study the lyrics. Like, I'll start a video over, you messed up, start over. So it's like when she had just dropped the Beat Me Up Scotty, that was so like nostalgic for me. I was like, oh my God, this bringing back memories. Like,
What's your favorite? Do you have one Nicki verse that's your favorite all-time verse?
all time. It changes as I get older. So like now that I'm older, I connect to songs that I didn't really like
Completely understand. probably, yeah.
when I was younger. So like right now it's probably Go Hard, Lil Wayne on there, but we love Wayne. But Nicki motherfucker. Ooh, Nicki killed that. It's called Go Hard. It's on Beat Me Up Scotty, and it's just like it's motivation for me right now. Like I feel like I gotta go hard. Like I'm in game mode, like game time right now. It's like go mode.
Being on the TV show Rap Game and getting all the way to this point,
Yeah.
what did you learn and what have you been able to transfer from that moment in your life into where you are today, making this transition into becoming a mainstream, artist and having top 40 hits and all that shit?
It's crazy. Like, it's still surreal to me. Like, when they post stuff, like somebody just said, because I was like, y'all can't dance. And I had posted the little Willie challenge. And I was like, y'all don't laugh at me. And they was like, girl, we seen you on a Rap Game. Like, and I was like, the what, huh? Who? What? I don't recall. Like, I'm being funny and stuff. But it's still surreal to me. Like, I be like seeing little old clips and I be like, damn, I've come a long way. Like, I want to go further, but sometimes you just got to acknowledge how far you've come, and it's still very surreal to me. But on the Rap Game, I think it prepared me for like what was to come. So like now when I do interviews, I've done interviews before. The freestyles, I've done the freestyles before, the music videos, and like he put us in all these challenges, which I was like, man, this like what you got us doing? This ain't the real. You
Like
know
when
what
Diddy
I'm saying?
sent them to get the cheesecake and all that
Yeah,
shit.
but you value them opportunities now that you really in it. You like, dang, that junk was really like prepping me for what's to come. So, and then like, even though I don't got it all the way down packed, I feel like if I would have just got famous, like, boom, right then and there, I would be more warped in with the trolls on the internet. But I was on a TV show where niggas was talking shit early, like in front of millions of people once a week on Lifetime television. People had a lot to say about me, my family, da-da-da. So I'm not as sensitive. Like, I'm more equipped.
Yeah, I gotta say, sitting this is the first time we ever met.
Yeah.
Sitting here talking to you definitely endears me to you as a person.
Yeah.
Right? Where I can root for you and like, you know, because we interview a lot of people as they break into the mainstream, right? And some are ready and some are not. And I think that like hearing you talk, accept responsibility for shit from the past, hearing you grow and just all of that, anybody watching this video, hopefully y'all taking notes.
Yeah.
Because I definitely turned your Big D Energy off song. I turn that song off every day for like 3 weeks. I was like, nah, we're not doing that, bro. No.
And I would be like, I like it.
We fought for it.
They fought for you. I was like, nah, man. And I was like, she's dope.
Yeah.
Don't make no mistake. She can rap.
Yeah.
This, no. And they was like, you're a hater. You know all the shit. You a hater. Shut up. Play the song.
I accept it though, cause you're not the only person that have told me that. I seen it when I first dropped the song on, all the platforms and stuff. And then
But even the fact that we can have this convo, you know how many artists can't do this?
Yeah, just that
over
part
a song,
turns people
not over their abilities.
It's not that deep to me. Like, I make music that everything is not for everybody. Like, everybody gonna have their favorites. Like, I got a song on my album that my DJ does not like. My DJ. It is what it is.
Well,
like,
that means you got a real one
Play
with
that
you.
Big Dick Energy song, man. Yo, this girl's good, man. Fuck that. Play the song.
Now you like it.
No, but we support her. Y'all give it up, Latto. What's the name of the album? All that. Shout it out.
Oh,
No.
y'all, I haven't said it yet.
Oh, then you
Say
don't.
it.
You can.
Say it.
This is coming out. What you hating?
Don't hate.
Yeah, do it.
Let's go, Latto.
Yeah, I haven't said this yet. Album name is 777. It holds a very deep weight with me.
God number.
Yo, she got the God number on her hand, son.
I mean, so
And
Tell her
it's
the math. Tell her the
listen,
77 math, kid.
It's all God life. It's God.
Listen, it's balance,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
completion,
Balance, completion.
it's evolution,
It's the
growth.
universe, it's everything.
The
Yo,
universe,
Latto,
everything
man.
aligned. Everything aligned. And I've been had this tatted on me.
Jackpot. Yo, he hit the lotto.
That's
Respect.
why I've been had this tatted on me like for years now, but when I changed my name to Latto in reference to the lottery and just like good fortune, hitting the jackpot, not just like financially, but just spiritually, just like
Blessed.
abundance and everything, just blessed, over blessed. So, 777.
Man, I'm fucking with
777.
Latto, man.
Peace to the goddess.
Yo, man, I'm fucking with Latto.
Hit yourself with the button.
Willie out now. Willie out now.
Yo,
Feature
play that
21
Willie
Savage.
with 21 Savage. It was a pleasure
Yeah.
meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Latto.
you.
Pleasure.
One
You know what I'm saying? Big divine energy. You know
Big
what I'm saying?
divine energy.
You see what it is?
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't get your 10%. Don't try to get your 10%. Take this little,